Hi everyone, it's Laura, and today I have two amazing products that I want to share with you. I've been so excited about sharing these. First off, I have in the past few months really changed how I approach putting foundation or coverage on my face. I have gotten away from medium to heavy foundation and gone to either tinted sunscreen mixed with mineral powder or a BB cream. I have found a BB cream that is my most favorite I've ever used and really makes my skin look blurred, and it's just amazing. So I want to share that with you and how I apply that. Then I want to share with you what I feel is the best highlighter for mature skin, and it's only a couple of dollars. So I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and start with the BB cream. I ordered this off of Amazon. It's from Roche, and it's their instant oil absorbing, it's got a long name here, coverage cream mousse. It really is the texture of a mousse. I just love this. Now this has an SPF of 20, which is not fabulous, but it does have a very high concentration of titanium dioxide, a little over 10%, actually 10.66%, so that's very high. Now what I do first is I use my CeraVe which has coverage, it has sunscreen in it. Then I put this on. Now I want to show you, this just really does blur your skin. It is amazing. I take it and I put it on my hand first, and as you can see it's really fluffy. I'll get a close-up to put here so you can see how fluffy it is. Now one time I went to put it on and it just like fell off in a clump. So what I do now is I take my finger to warm it and sort of smooth it around. Then I just dab on my face a couple of spots, and I take this e.l.f. Blending brush. This is $6. You can pick it up at Target or Walmart. And I just start blending out. And this goes beautifully under the eyes. Here I'm getting more sunscreen protection and beautiful, beautiful coverage. I love the way this looks. I have never been this impressed with a BB cream. And it just goes on like butter, and it's very quick, and it feels on your skin like powder. It just feels like a silky feeling when you put it on. Now I have broken capillaries around my nose, so sometimes I will go in, if I look particularly red, with a little concealer around the nose, usually my Parlo Cosmetics concealer. But I just go like this, and it blends so easily. I'm hardly touching it, and it blends over the skin. And if I see any areas that look like they're not covered enough, then I go back. I always put some along the jawline and then blend down onto my neck. And what's great is I'm getting sunscreen coverage here too, unlike a lot of foundations that don't have sunscreen. So I'll just go back and look, and I'm going to put a little more around the nose and just blend that out, and it's just beautiful. Now my second tip is I have been using this from Essence. It's I Heart Strobing. I was using it on my eyes for a lid primer, but let me tell you, it makes an amazing highlighter for mature skin because it gives you a lit from within look, and this is a little over $2. So watch as I do this. I also love to put it on the Cupid's bow right here and a little below the lip, and I just tap it in like this. Get that blended. And then I love this on the cheekbones. So I just go right along my cheekbone and just tap this in. It gives, like I said, you don't see it on your skin. I really don't like powder highlighters that much anymore because they just lay on top of the skin. I love something like this that is just so light that if somebody's standing looking at you, they can't see it, but you just have this brightness about you. And then I even go right on the bridge of my nose a little with it and just tap it out. And it's just a beautiful highlighter for a little over $2. One final area that I love to put this on is the corners. I have a whole video that I did on Tip Thursday about corners, but I put a little bit here, here, and here, and then just tap it out. And it really gives a nice brightness to the corners. And again, it's like undetectable. They can't tell where you're why you look bright, because you can't really see the product. So I think this is a beautiful way to brighten your face. My last step I always do is use my Parlo powder, the satin powder, and I use my finger method. So I just go in and tap her powder here, and then under the eyes, I go on my nose, but I just like to use my finger better than using a brush. I just feel like pressing it in, it stays longer and just goes on smoothly. And I'll even just do my chin a little bit, just down the T-zone and under the eyes. And that's it. And if you'd like to try her powder, which is so inexpensive, and she even has samples for a couple of dollars, I'll leave the discount code below. You get 20% off. And parlocosmetics.com, I believe. I'll leave the link for you. I hope you enjoyed these tips and that they're useful and helpful to you. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll subscribe for more tips. Have a great week.